Okay, Kipsters, let's review ancient Greece and Rome. First, let's locate Greece and Rome on a map. This area that is now known as Italy was simply known as Rome in the ancient worlds. This area is now Greece, just like it was in the ancient times. Greece and Rome. Since Italy and Greece are surrounded on three sides by water, they are known as peninsulas. So I'm going to write in peninsulas now. The major river that runs through Rome is the Tiber River, not to be confused with the Tigris River in ancient Mesopotamia that we learned about earlier. Greece didn't have good farmland, so they needed to trade, or they traded, to get what they needed to survive. Athens was known as the birthplace of democracy. They had a direct democracy, which meant that the government rulers were elected by the people. So the people of Athens got to vote and decide who their rulers would be, and because they were able to vote for their rulers, they had a say in who their rulers were. That's why it's known as the birthplace of democracy. Sparta. The Spartan government was an oligarchy, which means that a small number of people have the power. In Sparta, the major decisions were made by the Council of Elders. The Council of Elders were the small number of people who had all of the power in Sparta. Their word was final. Roman Empire. Augustus Octavian Caesar, Julius Caesar's adopted son, turned Rome into an empire. He also became the first emperor of Rome. When Augustus Caesar created Rome into an empire, Rome became a dictatorship, which had unlimited government. So as we can see, Rome began down here, and then it expanded to all of this area in the red, and it became an empire. Greek mythology. Greek mythology was created and shared for many reasons. Three important reasons are to explain why there are different seasons of the year, to teach valuable lessons about right and wrong, and to provide entertainment for young children. So the Greeks told mythology or stories to their children to explain why there were different seasons, to teach right and wrong, and simply to provide entertainment. We're going to go through our 6 gods. Our first one is Zeus, and he was the god of the heavens and the earth. Romans had a similar god named Jupiter. Our second god is Poseidon, and he was the god of the sea. The Roman name for Poseidon was Neptune. So Poseidon was god of the sea. Our third god was Hades. Hades was the god of the underworld. His Roman name was Pluto. Our next god was Hermes. Hermes was the god of trade, travel, and theft. His Roman name was Mercury. Our goddess's name was Athena. She was the goddess of wisdom, statecraft, and war. Her Roman name was Minerva. So Athena was the goddess of wisdom, statecraft, and war. Our last god is Ares. Ares was the god of war, hatred, and violence. His Roman name was Mars. Ares was the god of hatred, war, and violence. That's all for now, Kipsters.